everybody. I'm here at the Market at the Square, which couldn't be any more wonderful at this time of year because these folks are getting ready for the holidays. And we're talking about getting ready with incredible, authentic foods that you're going to want on your table. I'm talking to Brian Kazmierski, who is with us. We're going to be talking about, Brian, my favorite department in the store, and that is bakery. And you were telling me almost everything in the store is done from scratch?
I would say about 75 to 80% is all scratch. We have our famous Polish-style cheesecakes from an old family recipe. So if you like cheesecakes, you're going to love our cheesecake.
That's fantastic. And when it comes to baked goods, let me tell you, you have a lot of Polish traditions, aside from that one, that will get everybody's mouth watering in time for this holiday.
Absolutely. We have platsiks. We carry punchkis not just on Punchki Day. We carry them all through Lent because our customers really look forward to it. So we give them what they want.
I already bought some Fastnachts. They're here.
We have the Fastnachts, a little German flavor there, but Fastnachts. We have almond rings, which are and cherry almond rings that are excellent. We have everything you want. Polish rye breads. We're famous for our Polish rye bread, Polish sourdough rye bread, and we also have for your Easter Saturday basket blessing, we have the cross rise.
Well, that's wonderful. You really have everything. So you want to come in and you want to start actually shopping now so you see everything that they have and you're ready for your holiday. Want to tell you, Palm Sunday, Dyngus Day, Easter Sunday, the only day out of those days you're not open is Easter.
That's correct.
Right.
We allow our associates to stay at home with their families and celebrate the holy day of Easter.
And you know, here at the Market in the Square, you've got great parking because you're right here in the center of the Southgate Plaza, so you're going to love that. Got to talk to Danielle Hastings. Danielle is Brian's daughter. And Danielle, let's talk about the other wonderful foods you have, especially if you don't have time to cook. Let the Market in the Square do it for you.
That's right. We have a wonderful selection of meals to go. We've named it convenience cuisine because we know that everybody nowadays is just pressed for time, whether you're a single or you're a family with young kids, you're a mom on the go, you're senior citizens, whatever. We have things in all different portion sizes for that single up to that family size. And they're all ready to come in and grab and go and take home, and you can feel good about what you put on the table for your family.
You know what? It's all prepared here. I mean, it's been prepared by somebody who lovingly loves to cook.
That's right. Our cafe manager, Tim, and his team, they really put together some fabulous things.
Oh, I already went shopping before I started this interview, so I already know. I bought things like buffalo crunch rolls. I don't know what they are, but I bought them.
Yep, they're delicious. That is actually a relatively new addition that we have here.
All right,
yep.
So you sold me. All right, Danielle, let me move over to your brother. Nick is here. And Nick, let me tell you, when it comes to meats, you second to none. You have all the local labels that everybody will be looking for, so you may not have to run downtown to go get them. Everything is so fresh. It's incredible.
Yep. For Easter season, we have the Dubel's Polish sausage, so I know that's a local favorite. And during Easter season, they're cranking that out, making it in back maybe 2 or 3 times a day. So used to be by hand. Now we have a machine that helps fill the sausage. But we also have the Smith hams, an Easter favorite. So, and when you're not thinking Easter, we just brought in a new line of beef, Simply Essentials beef. Has some health benefits. It's a Black Angus USDA choice beef. Tastes great, lower cholesterol, higher omega-3s, so we're really excited about that as well.
And you remember all the things that people love about kind of a local market, and you've got it all here, and you've got some really happy people who love working here too. It's a great experience.
Yes, we consider ourselves a family-owned business, and all our associates we consider an extension of our family.
Well, I'm telling you, I can't wait to go home for dinner tonight because guess what? You folks did it. You made it for me, and they can do this for you too. They're prepared foods, they're carry-out foods, unbelievable. And the Scratch Bakery, what can I say? You know where the Southgate Plaza is. Come on in, take some time, relax, get to know the folks here at the Market at the Square. You'll be back. All right, everybody, the Market in the Square. What a great place. Did you hear about their bakery? About 95% of it is scratch. It's unbelievable. And of course, they're open for you right up until Easter on Southgate Plaza on Union Road in West Seneca. Just log on to marketinthesquare.com or follow those aromas right down to this Southgate Plaza and do your shopping there. Well, I'll tell you, folks, our Courtney is a busy girl. After her trip to Spruce Meadows, she visited with the good folks at Meals on Wheels. So let's take a look at how these special volunteers are improving the lives and health of Western New York neighbors.
In the early hours of the morning, sleep is secondary to the Meals on Wheels organization for Western New York. Serving as a lifeline to more than 7,000 clients across Erie County, the organization's team begins to prepare nutritious hot and cold meals for those who need it the most.
So every day we put together meals here. Each meal meets about 1/3 of the RDA. Basically what you're looking at is today's selection of a beautiful chicken breast with a Hawaiian sauce, fresh carrots, and a lovely rice. All of our meals make sure that we are keeping people healthy and well. 55% of the individuals that end up in the hospital over the age of 65 are there because of poor nutrition. So we pride ourselves on providing a high quality, tasty meal that keeps people healthy and in their homes.
Now that the meals are prepared, it's time for the wheels.
All of our vans are used many, many miles every day across Erie County. Our first run of the day is 47 congregate sites, where we're serving somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 meals each day. Our second run of the day is home delivered meals. They go out in ovens and coolers, as you can see behind me, along with special items like little pieces of birthday cake and gifts for clients on their birthday. All of these vans and trucks are driving miles and miles across 1,200 square miles every day to make sure that we can feed all of our neighbors in Western New York.
But all of this would not be possible if it wasn't for the nonprofit's volunteers, 1,650 to be exact.
The kind of love and friendship that they provide to all of our clients, that is priceless. So we could not run the Meals on Wheels program without our volunteers, which is why it is so critical for us to continue to get new volunteers and to cherish those that we have among our ring.
Many volunteers create friendships with clients. Others call them family.
So many of them know my grandkids. I take the pictures, you know. Well, when you're off from school, I take them with me to volunteer, and they're very helpful that way. And these people, I watched them grow up.
You get to meet a lot of nice people, including the people that deliver and the clients. You know, I had one gentleman came to the door and says, "I'm a great-great-grandfather," and he was so happy.
The generosity of volunteers is key to the organization's success. It only takes less than an hour to make sure your neighbor is fed and safe.
This is sometimes they only check these people how they're on them. Their kids can't get there every day. Some of those kids don't even live here. We have one lady that has nobody here but a sister-in-law, and us checking on her, it's the only check she gets.
Volunteers are the heart and soul of Meals on Wheels for Western New York.
Once you come here and you take that food out and do that, and you see their facial expression, and you know that you help them, and you sometimes even see them get better as you see them week by week, and that's the best feeling on earth. I can't think of anything else I'd rather do. I retired, and then I had time on my hand, and I just seemed like I needed to give back something to the community. I had been a taker but not a giver, so I wanted to give.
Helping meet the needs of those who are hungry for food and friendship.
We hear every single day how much this program means to our volunteers. Our volunteers also become friends with their clients. They develop really deep, meaningful relationships, and many of our volunteers call their clients part of their families. So it really is a huge benefit to our clients, to our caregivers, but also to our volunteers. They create an emotional bond with our clients that lasts a lifetime.
Courtney Corbetta, AM Buffalo.
Oh, I just love those stories Courtney does. And with us this morning is President and CEO Tara Ellis to tell us more about how they help so many Western New Yorkers and how their volunteers are so appreciated. And folks, you could be too, because we need more volunteers. Nice to have you back, Tara.
Thank you so much for having us.
The people who Courtney interviewed say it all. I wanted to give something back. And it's such an easy thing to do. And it seems like even though you're giving something back, it's so rewarding for your volunteers. They're still getting, you know?
Absolutely. We did a survey last year, and 70% of our volunteers call their clients their best friends. So it really is very rewarding, just as much for them as for our clients.
You could be meeting your new next best friend. You just
That's
don't
right.
know. It's
That's
right on the other side of that door. Now, it is obviously Volunteer Appreciation Time, and I know you have some special things set up, but we want people to know that volunteers can do a lot of different things over at Meals on Wheels.
Absolutely. We have meal delivery volunteers. You can drive, you can serve. We need volunteers in the office. Our front desk is 100% manned by volunteers. Special event volunteers coming in and stuffing envelopes, computer work. We really try to employ volunteers as much as possible so that we can keep our costs very low and put more food into the community.
And of course, volunteers will work when it's convenient for you.
That's right. We build every volunteer experience to be to the convenience of every individual volunteer. That includes the local location as well as whatever task they're choosing to do for us.
And you know, we have talked to so many of your volunteers. Your volunteer group is so diverse. We've spoken to students who leave on their lunch hour to go and deliver meals. We've talked to married folks who bring their children with them, and the children now have a relationship with the folks on their route. We talked to newly people who are retired and who are looking for some inspiration to get out there again and be a part of the community. It's wonderful.
Absolutely. Well, we're in love with our volunteers. We have 1,600 volunteers. We need about 1,000 more, and we're particularly desperately in need in the city of Buffalo. So we really would like to put a call to action out for people to come in and volunteer.
And you have a special story about someone who was watching AM Buffalo.
I do.
We love this. We love this. Tell everybody real quick.
Our Broadway site manager, Mike, shared with me recently that he was recently retired watching AM Buffalo, loves Linda, who doesn't, and was watching, and we put a call out for some help, and he gave us a call. It was perfect timing in his life, and we feel like there are so many people out there that maybe are just retiring, or you know, maybe they can spare an hour on their lunch. You know, as Linda said, you know, we have volunteers of every single age, and we need the help. So we'll help you volunteer once a month or every day for 5 days a week if that works for you.
Listen, we can all do that, right? Listen, everybody, if you want to really do something, think about giving to others, and it's a way that you can do it with just your time, okay? Meals on Wheels for Western New York, they need you. 822-2002, mealsonwheelswny.org. You're going to love it. Our pretty flowers really speak of the season, don't you think? In that little sprinkling can. These are from Buffalo's Best Flowers. Call them and log on to buffalosbestflowers.com. They can still whip something up for you for the holiday. It's not too late. Well, everybody, you know, it's an amazing testament to a life well lived that you can celebrate your 95th birthday It's even more amazing when you can celebrate it in great health. And this morning, we want to wish Ann Constantino a happy 95th birthday. Ann leads the senior fitness program at the North Buffalo Community Center, and she is here with Mr. Fitness himself, Richard Durwald, who knows everything about what Ann is doing and what she means to that community center. So welcome, Richard.
Thank you.
Welcome, Ann, and happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
She looks great.
And today
Richard,
is her birthday.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yes, 95.
Wow. Now, she runs the exercise class.
Yes, I do at the North Buffalo Community Center.
And Richard, she's been doing that for like 12 years?
She says 12, I say 13.
Wow.
Because I think when I met her, she was my age. So therefore, she's 13 years older.
You're both so active. You both stay fit. And I mean, take a look at this video. She's 95, folks.
Yes.
And in fact, tomorrow she's going to be back leading another class. So you do this all the time.
There she is, jumping rope.
Jumping rope.
Jumping rope. She's absolutely incredible.
Wow. So Richard,
I think she's going to go on one foot.
Wow. Ann is a testament to staying fit and staying active.
Active.
To be as healthy as you can be.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. She's the icon for active. She really
He
is.
hollers at me all the time.
He does.
Oh, he does.
But I
Don't do
shouldn't.
this
I
and that.
shouldn't.
Wow, amazing. How many seniors, Richard, do you have leading classes?
Mostly all the ones that are leading. I have, I believe at this point, 28 volunteers. Okay. And I know Tara was here, Tara Ellis from Meals on Wheels.
Yeah.
And sitting out there in the audience is Pat Dowling, too, who runs the volunteer program. And they feed, the volunteers are the lifeblood of the senior fitness program, because they're all seniors. And we have about 28, I believe, senior volunteers running group fitness programs in Erie County. And on any given week, we have more than 1,000 people working out, and that number is growing.
It is. I was going to ask.
It's growing.
Obviously, we understand the need for that. Staying fit and staying active keeps you fit and active, right?
Yeah, there was some that couldn't even move their legs and everything. Then after they came for a while, they moving their legs, they're bending down. We do like head, shoulders, waist, and they all go down. And everything they couldn't do before, they're doing now, and they're feeling better.
So,
too.
Ann, if people say, look, I'm a little sore, I don't want to go exercise, you say come, because with exercise, you'll get more limber and you'll get loosened up, right?
Yes, they do. They're very
Because when you're 95 years old, you want to be limber and loose.
Mark Polencarz is here. Hi, Tim.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. They're going to celebrate your birthday.
Executives
Thank
here.
you.
Look at this.
And you know what? I'm faster than Lynn.
We've got some good fruit.
there,
We got some fruit too.
Okay.
Don't worry, Ann, we're not fasting.
No sweets during Lent.
Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? Happy 95th.
Thank you so much. I'll take one home to remember
Okay,
you
you
by.
can do that.
Thank
all.
you.
You take him back to the community center
Yeah,
too.
I can remember when he first came and he
was
looked
just
at the
this big,
chart.
right?
Do you remember that? He
yes.
looked at the chart and he turns around and he says, "Do you mind if I say?" I says, "I made it."
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think? 95 just
95-year-old.
exercise class.
I see her jumping rope. She jumps rope better than I ever did.
On one
Nevertheless,
foot.
yeah, it's incredible.
Amazing. It was amazing. This is a wonderful opportunity for our seniors. Richard does a great job, Ann and all the volunteers. You guys, through the Erie County Social Services, basically, you really encourage our seniors to be a part of that family.
There was 10 when we started. And that was all. And everybody I see, and now we're 25.
Oh, that's amazing.
She's more than double the class. Another thing about volunteering, if I may, I don't think that since she started volunteering that she has aged a day.
No.
Emotionally or physically. And I think it's partially the volunteering. She's done just...
Richard, I don't have that much money to give you.
She's actually frozen in time. It's wonderful.
I think that's great.
All
Listen,
for the
guys,
best.
we want to thank everybody. Thanks, guys, for coming in and making this so special for Ann.
Thank you
and
so
listen,
much.
many, many more years. All right?
Thank you.
And everybody, we're going to leave you some information because Ann is at the North Buffalo Community Center, but the senior fitness program is all around Erie County, and it's important. 858-8526. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know how good you can feel by getting out there and staying fit.
AM Buffalo Furnishings, provided by Bassett Furniture. Visit their showroom online at BassettFurniture.com.
Well, folks, let me say this. If your home seems to be becoming smaller because you're using less of it, you may want to work with my next guest. Walt Colt is the owner of Colt Access and Lift, Western New York's #1 provider and installer of stair lifts and other home modifiers that provide freedom and accessibility to your entire home. Welcome back, Walt.
Well, glad to be here.
Nice to have you here because you help so many people in Western New York. You help them with their issues, and you can turn their home back into 100% accessibility. And you're #1 doing it. 35 years of industry experience with stair lifts.
Yes.
That's terrific. You have a great product, and you have a super staff for installers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great to be here. And I just want to tell people that there's a lot of products out there today that are available that beyond stair lifts. Stair lifts and grab bars are really essential to safety for elderly, but there's a lot of other products. We brought a sample here, one of our new products. It's amazing because this
small
little device here attaches to a sling, which attaches to a client that's unable to walk. And what it'll do is it'll lift them up and it'll lift somebody. This little device here can lift up to 600 pounds.
Really?
Which is incredible.
So it might help someone get out of bed?
Get out of a chair? Out of bed and in a wheelchair. We actually have fully motorized units, so if people want complete independence, somebody that's actually a paraplegic can actually lift themselves up, put them in the wheelchair, take themselves to the bathroom. And believe it or not, a unit like this actually costs less than a stair lift, which is already one of the lowest priced products you can put in your house.
It's amazing. Well, you know, you're in the business where these incredible adaptations are becoming more affordable all the time, and the technology is changing all the time. So just in case you think of whatever it was that you inquired about 5 years ago is still state of the art, it's not.
No, it's not. In fact, we have another device that's very similar to this. It weighs less than 10 pounds and it'll lift over 700. The technology is incredible and the batteries in it last over 5 years. So not only is it affordable in the short term, it's affordable for a long period of time.
And what you're telling me, and this is the same case with the stair lifts, if the power goes out, these go right to battery.
That's correct.
You are not, you're not dependent on that.
You're not trapped in your house.
Right.
You actually have complete freedom in the event there's any type of emergency, high power failure, snowstorm. You're able to get in and out of the house with full confidence.
Well, how do you suggest somebody get in touch with you? Would you come out to the house and see what you have to work with and then make some recommendations?
I am happy to. In fact, I do most of the sales calls for the company, not all of them. My sons are also in the business, as you know, and they love talking to people, but I love going to customers' homes. It's one of the favorite parts of my job is to visit all the people in Western New York and making their lives better.
Remember, it can be anything from a home elevator to the grab bars. It's whatever you need to modify your home that makes that home more accessible to you. That's what it's all about. Homes have to work for us as we've worked so hard for those homes. And Walt, you're such a great neighbor and such a great friend in Western New York. So much experience. You can trust Walt Colt, come into your home and trust Colt Access to suggest just what you need. And this is going to help so many people. I'm so glad you brought it with you today.
Yeah, well, it's very common in hospitals today, but in people's homes, not so much. And it's just something people need to know about, that they're not trapped in their house.
There you go, everybody. ColtAccess.com, 580-3422.